transport 30,500 tons of sugar.
Wait, something that just
sugar. What?
Share something.
Yeah, share.
No, see that.
Oh, sorry.
I see it. No.
Thought I'll share that. Alright, so MVD Blue utilizes rotation to transport 30,500 tons of sugar from Jamaica to Caribbean nations. The ship departed on June 16, 2022 at 18:30 and traveled at 16 knots for 1076 nautical miles to Cayman Islands, where she spent 76 hours unloading cargo and changing crews. Alright. So the first thing, we start with the ETA, the estimated time of arrival to Cayman Islands. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Richie, make sure you say my voice good in that video. So that's good. Alright, so the first thing we're going to so ETA equal ETD
minus transit
plus transit time.
Plus transit time, yeah.
And then transit time equal distance divided by speed. And the distance from Jamaica to Cayman Island is 1,076 nautical miles and at a speed of 16 knots, 16 kts. So now we're going to take out the calculator because Huh? It's going to talk to Auntie.
16. 67.25.
Alright, so George, you go divide the 1,076 by 16. And what you get, Richie? Richie?
67.25, Joshua.
Yes, and then you're going to, because the 67.25 is over 24, you're going to divide that by 24 again.
By 24 equal
2.80.
2.80. And remember, George, we're using 2 decimal places. So now we have 2 days, and then the 0.80, we're going to times it by 24 to get the amount of hours. Crystal, where you get many times?
19.2
equal 19.2, so that is hours. And then on the 0.2 is the minutes. There you go, times the 0.2 times 60 minutes. This one.
12 minutes.
No, I never seen her. She was coughing, so I asked her. I tell her to come to you. If something to her. I never seen her. 0.2 times 60 is what?
12 minutes.
12 minutes. So the estimated transit time, from Jamaica to Cayman Islands is 2 days, 19 hours,
and 12 minutes.
And 12 minutes. And then now, remember that we leave, the estimated time of departure is June 16 at 18:30. George, at this point, I just want you to dedicate 1 one section of your book, or you can dedicate one page. And this one page, we're just going to be added the days because there's a lot of calculations. There are going to be a lot of calculations, and because you don't want to be just doing everything and then doing one big calculation, we do it by steps. So just dedicate one page to add your calculation. So it will start it off. It will start it off with June 16 at 18:30. It will start off by adding the 2 days and the 19 hours and the 2 minutes. Richie, how much time we got so far?
I don't say calculate.
12 minutes.
Sure.
12 minutes. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You can reverse the boyfriend.
What's it, Richie?
Nothing.
No, I got that so.
Continue.
Alright, so go start off by adding. So 30 plus 12 is 42. And then 19 plus 18, or 18 plus 19 is
37.
37. And then now, because 37 is way over 24, you're going to add 1 day. No, before you reach yourself, you're going to take away 24 from that 37, which is going to leave you with how much? May I say it like Judge Quants on the book?
13, Joshua.
Yes, 13. And then now you're going to add 1 day over the June 16th. So now you are at June 19 at 13:42. Are we good so far, Richie and Crystal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question then says, where she spent 76 hours unloading cargo and changing crews. So now you have to work out that 76 hours. But for working out that one, it is the same procedure as calculating transit time. So it's going to be 76 divided by 24 because the 76 is way over 24. So 76 hours divided by 24 hours. What does that give you, Crystal?
3.17.
3.17. Remember, says 2 decimal places. So what's your decimal then? I know you may talk, Crystal. I judge me talk. Might try break it down here. Alright, so then we have 3 days and 0.17. So the 0.17 they go multiply by 24.
17 times 24 equals
0.17 times 24. What is that, Richie?
How much? Oh, 4.08.
4.08. Judge, remember, say you should work out the work them out by yourself and don't follow our calculations. See how we get the answers. So they have 4.08 hours. And then 0.08 times 60.
5 minutes.
Which is that, Richie?
5 minutes.
What is it?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes loading cargo 3 days, 4 hours and 5 minutes. So you go back on the page where you're adding the time, and you're going to add 3 days,
Yes.
4 hours, and 5 minutes. Yes. You're gonna add them again. So 42 plus 5 give you 47 minutes. And 13 plus 4 gives you how much?
17.
17. And then you don't have no running over. So 19 plus 3 and remember, you can call yourself 19 and in country if you have problems. From 19, 20, 21, 22. So June 22. So we're at June 22 so far. Remember to look at what the question asks us to calculate. The question asks us to calculate the estimated time of arrival to Montserrat. But Montserrat, they're all the way down at the bottom. So we have to work out from Cayman Island, go St. Lucia, go to, before we reach a Montserrat, go to Belize, and then reach a Montserrat. Good, George? Okay, George. All right. Continuing the question. She then cruises 1,620 nautical miles to St. Lucia, where she stays 1 day, 13 hours, and 15 minutes. For this one, you realize that it says that she cruises to St. Lucia at, they gave us the nautical miles, but they did not give us the knots. So when they don't give us the knots, you estimate and use the knots that you were given before, which is 16 knots. So we're going to do another ETA. Right, Richie?
Right.
Richie, you're going ahead of me, don't
Yep.
you? know one. Alright, so you then cruises. So 1,620 nautical miles divided by 16 knots equal 101 hours, 0.25. Wait, this right? Yes.
Yeah.
101.25. This is way over 24. So you go divide it by 24. Where you're going to get 4.22. So now you have 4 days.
4.23, Joshua.
2.
Crystal, you can have whatever figure you like. Miss Leon, when do it and Miss say, it will just be off.
Alright. Let me
But do the 4-2. Do the 2-2. So we can all have the same answer and finish. Alright, so the 0.22 now you go times it by 24 to get the hours. 0.22 times 24 equals 5.28. 5.28 hours equals 0.28 times 0.28 is minutes. You go times that by 60. We're going to get
17 minutes.
17 minutes. If you put it in the calculator, you're going to see 16.8. Round up. Remember that it is estimated. So 16.8 is 17 minutes. 17 minutes, go back over and where you're adding your days. And you're going to add 4 days.
3 days.
05 hours and 17 minutes. Add those. So 47 minutes plus 17 minutes. Oh, times of things. Equals 64. You can have 64 minutes, so you take away 60 and add 1 hour over to the 17. So you're going to be left with 0.4 minutes. And then now you're going to add 17 plus 1 plus 5. 17 plus 1 plus 5 equals 23. 23. So 2304. And then, June 22nd, you're adding 4 days. You're going to be at June 26. And if you read further on in the questions, it says that she stays 1 day, 13 hours, and 15 minutes. So then go ahead and just add that again, same thing. So one day, 13 hours, 15 minutes. So 4 minutes plus 15 give you 19 minutes. 23 hours plus 13 gives you what? 36. And then the 36 you're going to take away from 24. You go take 24 away from 36.
Like we get 12.
And you're going to be left with 12. You're going to add 1 day. So now you're adding 26 plus 1 plus 1. You're at June 28th.
12.
But I feel like I'm at 9. And all of that.
You're good, man. You're going good.
12 hours and 19.
Yes, 12 hours and 19 minutes. Alright, so you finish the St. Lucia now. The ship then cruises to Belize, which is 1,778 nautical miles at a speed of 20 knots to unload 15,100 tons of sugar. Well, before we reach at the unload part, we are doing the Belize ETA. So for this one, they give us the nautical miles and the knots. So 1778 nautical miles divided by 20 knots. 1778 divided by 20 give us 88.9. 88 is way over 24. So you're going to divide that by 24.
3.70 days.
Where's that, Chrissy?
3.70 days.
3.70 days. Times the 0.70 times 24. And you get
16.8.
16.8. It's funny how you round up with this going around a few seconds. But okay. Wait, that doesn't make sense all over. Alright, so 16.8 hours. So 0.8 times 60 is what?
48 minutes.
48 minutes. Alright, so go back over to where you're adding the days. And you're going to add 3 days, 16 hours, and 48 minutes. So 19 plus 48 is what? Remember, when you're adding your minutes and your hours, do not do 9 plus 8 and 1 plus 4. Add 19 and 48. You're adding the minutes by itself and then adding the hours by itself. It can confuse you. So add 19 plus 48. So 19 plus 48 is what, Crystal?
67.
67. Can't have 67 minutes. You go take away 60 from that. Leave you with 07 and add 1 hour. 12 plus 6 plus 1.
19.
12 plus 16 plus 1, sorry.
29.
Equals 29. Oh my god, 29.
Hours.
Can't have 29 hours in a one day. So you go take away 24. That leave you with 0, 5.
Yeah, add it over to the day.
Yeah, add it over to the day. So now, yeah, June 28th. And remember, going into this exam, try and remember which month of 30 days, 28 days, and 31 days. So June has 30 days. So let's count. 28, call yourself 28, and then count 3 plus 1. So 28, 29, 30. You're done with June. You're gone at July now. 1, 2. So you are now at July 2nd. 0507. Then you go look back at the question, and it says to unload 15,100 tons of sugar at a rate of 122.33 tons per hour. So what do you do here? You would divide your 15,100 by 122.33. And where you get Christopher?
Oh, wait. 15100 divided by 123.44.
Yes, 123.44 hours. 123.44 is way over 24 hours. So then they're going to divide that by 24. And then what you get?
5.14.
5.14 days. You're going to times the 0.14 by 24. And you get what?
3.36.
3.36 hours.
Yeah.
We're going to times the 0.36 by 60.
I get 22 minutes.
How much again, Krista?
22 minutes.
22 minutes. Go back to the part where you're adding your days. And you're going to add 5 days, 03 hours, and 22 minutes. Let us add 7 minutes plus 22 minutes is 29 minutes. 5 hours plus 3 hours, 08 hours. And you're adding 5 days to July. You are now at July 7 at 8:29. Where reach, Richie?
Monster.
Montserrat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we're at Montserrat. Before sailing to Montserrat, 2,600 Newton meters, nautical miles. Newton meters. Nautical miles at a speed of. Where Newton meters come from? That's a measurement for real? Newton meters. Hey Google. Newton meters. Newton meters. That don't make no sense. Alright. So before sailing to Montserrat, 2,600 nautical miles at a speed of 15 knots. The time spent in Montserrat in what is 1 day, 3 hours, and 35 minutes and 12 seconds. So it says to calculate the estimated time of arrival to Montserrat. So we're going to work out another ETA. Sorry. I just need to stretch. This is too much work for me right now. Alright, ready again. So it is 2,600 nautical miles. 2,600. And then you go divide that. Remember, so they give us a speed, which is 15 knots. What is 2,600 divided by 15?
173.33.
Good job. And then what is 173.33 divided by 24 hours?
7.22 days.
7.22 days. You hear that, George? If you get anything else, you are wrong. Alright, so now we're going to times the following crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go times the 0.22 by 24.
5.28 hours.
5.28 hours. 0.28 times 60 is 16.8, which is 17 minutes. So now, go back over to your adding section part thing, and you're going to add a whopping. You are going to add a whopping 7 days, 5 hours, 05, and 17 minutes. Are we good, class?
Yes.
Alright. 29 plus 17 gives us 46. And 8 plus 5 is 13. And 7 plus 7 is 14. So July 14 at 13:46. So we finished with number 1, the estimated time of arrival to Montserrat. So you see what it says about the time spent in Montserrat is 1 day. Wait. Calculate the ETA. Wait, Richie, Miss never said that the ETA is also used as the ETD. So let me see, we have to add the time added. We have to add the time what they're spending on Montserrat. No.
Milan.
No, oh yeah, you don't have to add it. You don't have to add it. Alright, so you finish with the answer. You see once you get July, July 14, 13:46 at 2022, then you are, my friend, are on the right path to getting an A++ in Miss Clark's class. You're going to answer part number 2. Indicate the total amount of cargo to be discharged in Barbados. Look at it. It says she then cruises to Barbados. 19 Newton meters. That. The total amount of cargo to discharge tons per day for 84 hours. Discharge a rate of 250 tons per day.
Where did
All I have to do is multiply. Don't Richie. All I have to do is multiply. Wait, no. Oh, for this part, George, so indicate the total amount of cargo to be discharged in Barbados. So you see it says 200. You see it says 84 hours. So you're going to do the same thing. You have to work out that. So you have the 84 hours, and you're going to divide it by 24. Because it's way over 24. And then 84 divided by 24 is what?
3.5.
3.5. And you don't have to work out and 0.5 times 24 and all of them foolishness there. You're then going to multiply that 3.5 by the rate. Understand? So you're going to times the 3.5 times 250. And then when you get 875, that is your answer for number 2. And just let that you have an easy 5 marks secured. now let us move into
Question, what the formula this for?
the formula.
Cargo.
Distance divided by cargo over rate equal time.
And you say, well, I really like this.
Me no make that bother me. Alright, so now we're at B. You reach a B already? Richie?
Because, question, George, go know this. Go back up. George, go on know this.
Which one?
Why you not add the she then cruises to Barbados? Why you not add that? Why
add what?
Why you not calculate she then cruises to Barbados 1986 nautical mile?
Oh. So George, you did not ask for an estimated time of arrival or an estimated time of departure, nor transit time. You never asked none of that. It asks for the amount of cargo to be discharged. And I work on the time. If it asks, like, for example, indicate the ETA to Barbados plus the amount of cargo discharged in Barbados. So that means, and then you're going to have to add the 1 day, 3 hours and 35 minutes to Montserrat, plus calculate the ETA to Barbados. You understand? Richie and Chrissy and George.
Go on again?
Go on again. From where? From where?
Where just say?
I know things to say all again. Alright, let me start again. So they say if it did ask you, no. What am I talking about? Alright, so if you realize that 5 marks is easy, it did not ask for an ETA or an ETD or a transit time. So that thing there about where it puts 3 cruises to Barbados for such and such time, that is only put there to trick you. All you need to know is the amount of cargo and the rate per day. If the question had asked you to indicate the ETA to Barbados and the total amount of cargo discharged, are you in a room? You can't knock. Sorry. So if the question had asked to indicate the ETA plus the amount of cargo to be discharged in Barbados, then you would have to add the 1 day, 3 hours, 35 minutes to Montserrat, plus the plus calculate the ETA for Barbados. You good now, Richie? And George and Chrissy. Okay. And to whoever else will be receiving this video. Thank you. Okay. Now we are at the wonderful part B. Find a new page. This question has nothing to do with part A, so don't think you have to reference anything. You do not have to reference anything. Only reference your mind and what you studied. So the question reads, calculate at what time the vessel will finish its cargo operations if the custom of port. How long have we did it, Richie?
You're not sure like that.
You answer phone?
No, I'm not answer.
Okay. So calculate at what time the vessel will finish its cargo operations if the custom of port is 28 mm per hour and the vessel starts its operation on March 5th, 2022 at 14:30. Okay. So, when you see all of these foolishness, 20 feet to 40 feet, do not be scared. It is very simple and very easy. So we're going to do the to load column first. Following George and Chrissy and Leon. And George. Oh, God. I'll do a button. Okay, I'm good enough. Alright, so 20-foot containers are calculated as 1. 40-foot are calculated as 1. As 2, sorry. As 2. And 45-foot is calculated as 2.
2 TEU.
Where's it?
Calculate as 2 TEU.
Yes. So basically every 20-foot is 1. So if you see 50 feet, you see it is still 2. Because if you divide it by 20, you're going to use the whole number.
The remainder.
And you're not going to round up even if you have a remainder. But tomorrow. Oh yes. Yes. Alright, so yeah, so sorry I lose my train of thought. I just lost my train of thought. One minute, my audience. 1 minute. Okay. So if it even says 55 feet, it is still just 2, because 55 divided by 20 is 2 point enough. You realize it's not 3 point enough or 2 point enough. If it was a 60-foot container though, even though it is very unreal. Come in. What do you want? So lay down in the room. Go in the room. John, doing something. Alright, so if it had given you a 60-foot or a 65-foot, then you divide it by 20 and you get 3 point enough. Then you times it by 3. So now let us begin the work, So doing the to load column first, you're going to times the 217 by how much, Jamila?
1.
By 1. You're going to times the 235 by how much, Crystal-Lee?
2.
You're going to times the 88 by 2. You're going to times the 48 by 2. And you're going to times the 55 by 2. Don't worry about the to discharge column. We're doing it step by step, so you cannot get lost along the process. Richie, so you could have done it in two different videos though. Just gonna start one next with the first section B. But nobody do come in and say over all on the side. Here?
Me, I hear you.
Okay. Okay, so now you're going to work out each one of them. So 217 times 1 is 217. 235 times 2 is 570. 470. Thank you, my trusty associate. 88 times 2 is syntax error.
176.
176. 48 times 2.
96.
94. 96.
96.
55 times 2. 110. 110?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you're going to add up all of these. And Richards, what do you get for your answer?
1069.
Oh, that's what she said. 1069.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What did you get for your answer? Crystal-Lee?
Same.
And what is the same?
1069.
That's what she said, part 2. Alright, and that's a Tiger also. Okay. So you might be wondering, what do you do now? What do you do now? I don't remember either. Alright, so it says, discharging. You have the crane that is operating 28 per hour, right? So now you're going to divide the 1069 by 28 and go work it out like you're working out regular cargo. Just like that. Just like that. So now, my fellow associates, what is 1069 divided by 28?
38.18.
Yeah.
38.18. And this is in what, George? Sorry, you can answer. Hours. And it is way over 24. You know, so I should have got some shot. I can't teach, you know. Yeah? Sorry. Alright. So what is the answer when you divide it by 24?
1.59.
1.59. 1.59 days. And then you're going to follow the process. 0.59 times 24.
13.16.
Repeat.
13.16.
13.16.
14.
14.16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 14.16 hours. And then 0.16 times 20 times 60. Sorry.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, you get about the 10 out of the 69. Okay. So, again, you do not have to do one big massive calculation. We can do it step by step again. And we are going to be doing it step by step again. So, on one page, write, and you can use the pages because you're not doing back any more port operation. So you can finish the book. So March 25, you can tear the pages and use it next year. Okay, so March 25 at 14. John, I come for the bed. The place already hot. And then you're going to add 1 day, 14 hours, and a whopping 10 minutes. 30 plus 10.
40.
Richie?
Mm-hmm.
14 plus 14.
28.
Minus 24.
4.
Add the 1 day. So now you are at March 27 at 4:40.
March what?
Remember?
27?
Mm-hmm.
27
Oh, yeah.
at 4. Jonah, make you look put yourself in a problem. Come on. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Continuing. Now we're going to work out the discharging part. Can you believe it? Yes, the discharging part. We reached the discharging part. I feel like there's something else to add.
Mm-mm.
No. You finished that. Now you have the discharge now.
You finish it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it's the same procedure. So, for the discharging part, you have 68 times what?
1.
1. Which you answer now. 135 times
2. 270.
200 times
2.
45 times
2.
50
times 2.
times. Okay, sorry. 68 times 1 is
68.
135 times 2.
270.
200 times 2.
400.
45 times 2.
90.
And 50 times 2.
100.
And when you add them all together, Richards, what do you get?
936. 28. 28.
28? I guess that is not what she said this time. That's what his auntie said. Yeah, muscle, man. Yeah, muscle. Look at the muscle. You see? Okay, so now you're going to use the same 28. So 900 and what's it, 28?
Mm-hmm.
Over 28 divided by 28.
28.
And that gives you 33.14. And then 0.14 times 24 is how much, love the people?
795.36.
Ain't that wrong?
What?
Where you say?
Me as it too.
Hold on.
What question, Joshua?
Cheat.
0.14 times 24.
9.12.
I'm sick of saying go get 700.
What are they? Where you say?
Hold on.
What question you say?
0.14.
Where you get that from?
Jesus. Wait, let me one step. Ladies and gentlemen who are watching this video and adhere to the video, sometimes when you are tired, your brain does miraculous things. So now let us start over. 928 divided by 28.
33.14.
33.14. Your boy missed out the step where you divide it by 24. So,
By
and then you get
28. By 28.
no, divided by 24. The 33.14 divided by 24. Yeah. How much do you get?
1.38.
1.38. Is that what you get as well, Richie?
Yes.
Which one? Huh? Which one? That book is dusty. I don't want to sneeze in. Alright, so now the 0.38, go times that by 24, and how much do we get?
9.12.
9.12. Is that what you got, Richards?
Yes.
You're gonna times the 0.12 by 60, and then you get
7 minutes.
7 minutes. And then just like that, you're going to add it again to your addition machine part over here. So wait, Richard, I don't see voice here record.
The screen, not on the screen.
Are the screen here record?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, serious.
That's correct.
Are the screen here record?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the book here record while you're right. I think so, Richie. Richie.
Oh my gosh, what? Better than that. Who did the recording book while I'm right?
Me. Because I recording here, look, that's what I said, do it, because you have better quality picture. You have better picture quality. Let me say, and you say you will do it. Oh, God, man.
The instructions were not clear for that.
Then we are
Okay, so you're going to then add 1 day and then add a whopping 09 hours and 07 minutes. So 40 minutes plus 7 minutes gives you 47 minutes. And 9 hours plus 4 hours gives you 13 hours. And March 28th. So this answers your question. The vessel will finish its cargo operations on March 28th, 2022, which was last year, by the way, at 1347. Sorry. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have 25 marks added to your resume. Huh? Did the what?
Would the man me get this?
Did the what?
Some of the man me get this.
Oh, I feel like I'm feeling the